this one first, and then we're going to go into the mana spent gained as ward. I do want to push down with the build guide, though, because for me it also helps in terms of this is what someone's put together in terms of the build guide spec. I know we were talking about using it as a guide adapting playstyle, but also in terms of it's kind of testing out this as a build guide. And for me, I personally, I don't feel this enjoyable. Oh, we got a skill to do. Right, so we can now do this one, right? What's this going to give us? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Because we've got 8 points. So we're putting 2 into mana drain. Alright, that's minus 24, so that's definitely going to help. We're going to put 2 into global increased mana efficiency plus 20% per point. So we've got 40% global increased mana efficiency, so that helps with the Glacier, right? And then this one, increased spell damage. And then this one, which is slow chance against distant enemies and damage per slow. If that feels like I'm using less mana. Is this the secret sauce to make this build work? Is that what it is? Is it taking this ability and upgrading it? Is that what actually, is that the secret sauce that makes this build work? Maybe. Because I'm definitely able to use way more Glaciers now. Way more Glaciers. Interesting. Check Archmage passive on the Sorcerer passive tree. Okay. You'll pop off once you get that. Hang on a sec. That's not what I'm looking for. Passives, yeah? Archmage. Spell damage plus 1 point. Chance to refund 20% of mana cost, 7%. Values doubled with 300 maximum mana. Values tripled with 1,000 maximum mana. Go for that before the ward? You might be right. I'm incredibly close to 300, yeah.
Yes. Oh, I see you helped clear out the rabble down here. I thank you for your effort.
Interesting. You might be right, actually. But like straight after taking that Arcane Ascendance thing, the amount of mana that I'm using on the Glacier is definitely reduced. Like noticeably. $300 mana and full notice. It's 70% chance to refund 20% mana, which feels insane. We'll try it out. We just need to try and find a way of getting a bit extra mana, which we should be able to in the Forge. We must be pretty close. And we had to get to 51, right, to be able to do the upgrade on the mana thing. Oh, whoa, shit. Ah, fuck, I teleported into it. But again, this is the problem. We got no mana at this point. Okay. Where are you going? What? What the hell is happening? So I bugged out for a bit. You don't really get why they decided it with the ward per mana spend notes. Doesn't feel like a great synergy. It's a tower with the same looking floors. Yeah. Actually, I might empty the bags while we're here. Where's all my stuff over here? You're right. I think I'm going to give the mana. I absolutely think you're right on that. Because the mana's what's making this not... It's really slowing it down, right? You know, and then the other thing I'm thinking in terms of the staff, right? If we went for this, we get 40 flat spell damage. But that's got 105%. So that's... Yeah, okay. Just wondering if we need to upgrade our staff as well at some point. Though I think probably... use a rune on the staff. But do I really want all that minion stuff? No rune. There we go. Melee lightning damage and fire penetration and minion fire penetration. Doesn't look that great, to be honest. Minion, melee, and spell damage. There's a lot of minion stuff. I couldn't give a shit about minions. And you could Glyph of Chaos it, right? But doesn't seem like that good of a place to start from. Check the basic tooltip damage. Increases the damage you deal. Increases the damage you deal. Check Glacier. Cold spell area intelligence. Oh, when equipping both. Okay. So that's where we are right now. The mana cost is higher with that though as well, interestingly. So why is the mana cost higher? This has definitely got higher DPS. But I'm going to lose a lot of chill and I'm going to lose a lot of freeze. Oh, and I've also asked because it's got -3 spell mana cost. Yeah. So it gives me 1600 more. This gives me 1600 more DPS. 1600 is it? Yeah, 1600 more DPS. Try it out. No harm in that.
Hello. Hello.
Fact. We'll give it a go.
Goodbye.
You could chaos the melee. Crit. And I can't do anything with that one. The fire penetration, which is a shame. But crit's not bad. So if we did that, an elemental damage, right? Ooh. 8733. Remove the minion. I can't. I'm bricked. I didn't have much forging potential. Is the problem. How do I? What the fuck? How do I get back to my thing? Why is my portal over there? Oh, that sucks ass. We'll see. We'll see if it. We'll see how good the damage is now. But you're right. I should experiment more with the, with just putting it on. I really didn't think about put the weapon on and check the skill DPS like that. That is definitely a much better way of doing it. That's a skill point. That should be in this, right? Like those exalted items from Nemesis are great items to Chaos. And they got like 50 to 60 forger potential. Like in the end game, it isn't a great way to check DPS and stuff isn't properly calced. It's just an estimate. But like in this area of the game, I can absolutely see the value of it. Ah. Interesting. He just vaporized. Easy. Yeah, I just put the Arcane Ascendance thing, locked me in place, and went ham. Okay. Send the invoice later, don't worry. What, you mean when the update comes out and you'll be wanting me to trade you something? Like, very nice.
Tense. Though I see her as a friend, she will consider me as a threat.
Gods be with you.
Okay.
Greetings.
Actually, oh, where do we go? That one. 2 potion slots. No. You'll be playing SCF again, maybe hardcore SCF if you're racing.
May I help you? Farewell.
You got any exalted staffs? No. I checked.
Farewell.
That's the one thing I don't have.
Farewell.
Got loads of items, but no staffs.
The traveller sets sail.
I do have... I think I've got scepters, though. So I could go with a scepter and an offhand.
Should reach the pier in no time.
God's temple, a beacon of light.
Careful.
Maybe that's a better way to do it.
Not used to visitors.
The Isle of Storms, complete with its capricious guard.
Maybe that's a better way to do it. I've been focusing on a staff, but I could easily go scepter offhand, right? Right. You didn't do for months when you're playing the game. I feel you. Actually, before we do that, I'm now interested to look at what scepters we've got. I mean, in legendaries, what have I got in legendaries? I think I've got anything good in legendaries, to be honest. Hand of Judgment, and yeah, Falcon Fist. That's all I've got. That's any good in legendaries. But in no, that's gear sets. Yeah, so I've got the Warrior's Scepter of Freezing. 26 spell damage, 30% increased elemental, 47 forge potential. It's got physical and poison, which I guess we could try and get rid of. 40% increased spell damage and 3% spell mana cost. So I could go with that, I suppose. I've got this one, which is reduced health cost of spells. See, that doesn't seem like that's... And that's totems. Melee stuff is yikes. Yeah. But that one's interesting in terms of you could get rid of... I mean, you could chaos out, right? I mean, it's got 512% freeze. So you could try and that's just, and I could take an offhand as well. I don't have an offhand right now. Should we just play with it? It doesn't really matter, does it? Right. If you put that in here, and we chaosed the melee cold. Right, because the spell damage is sealed. Melee lightning. Cast speed. Cold damage. Get rid of the chance to poison. I need 53 for that. Okay, so if we got that... right, so that's current 8733. 8393, but now we need an offhand. Do I have an offhand anywhere? Doesn't look like I've got an offhand anywhere. No. Uniques? Nothing in there. What is that? Oh, that's a helm. Mage helmet. Shields. Relic. No, I don't have an offhand by the looks of it. I mean, I guess... Is there a Gamba merchant here? No. Where's the Gamba dude? The Gamba dude's... where's the Gamba person? Is that in the Keeper's camp? Is that in the Keeper's camp? Where's the Gamba person? It's on the tooltip. New. No. I know there's a Gamba person in the council chambers. So the DPS is like 400 DPS less than the staff, but that's without a offhand.
You may find a treasure, my friend.
What does an offhand look like? What does an offhand come under? Wand. Scepter. What's an offhand? Come under. Relic. It's 8,300. It's 400 less. Is a wand considered an offhand, or does that... No, it replaces... So where's the offhands? So there is none. There's no offhand. It's offhand catalyst, it's called. Nothing there. Can't buy one. From there. Can I just buy a base one from the vendor? Where were we? We're in the Divine era. Thetima.
Greetings.
Nope. Apparently you can't buy offhands. So the waypoints with the little stars around all got... do the Gamba vendors then have different stuff? Is that what you... Like, if I go to Keeper's Town, does the Gamba vendor have a different selection in each one? Let's have a look. Oh, no. Where's the Gamba man? There's no Gamba man here. You lied. Okay, let's try this one. I know there's one here.
Gold won't save you, but a blade might.
Oh, there's an offhand. Oh, want to buy it.
These items might be your best bet. That's a winner.
A mana-fused Sapphire Tome of Freezing. Int, cast speed, mana, freeze rate multiplier, and elemental resistance. Cast speed? Crit? Crit multiplier? I think in cast speed, maybe, no? Or just flat spell damage. Spell crit. Let's go with spell crit. I already seem to crit a lot. Let's go with the spell damage then. Let's try it. Let's add more mana. Because I like mana.